Speaking of things that I am really looking forward to, my number one most anticipated movie of the year may be The Batman, but my number one most anticipated thing to possibly come out on a television screen this year is not Moon Knight. I know.
What?
It's not Obi-Wan. My number one most anticipated thing coming out this year is the Lord of the Rings series.
Yeah.
That I cannot wait for. Now, a couple of days ago, we talked about the fact that they released all these character posters, but all you really saw was their nippy nips to their navels and their hands holding something. It was the hands holding something.
Which usually is a pretty good thing when you think about it.
I mean, yeah, that can be a positive thing depending on the day and the context. But they have now actually put out, I think it was from the Vanity Fair photo spread, they have now actually put out the actual first photos from the series that we actually get a chance to take a look at. Now, this again is from Vanity Fair, but we're lifting this off of the good folks over at Screen Rant, getting a look at some of these images here. First of all, the yellow eyes, killing me. Yellow eyes, killing me. Love it. Then, of course, we get a little bit of elven action going on. This looks like Yoda bringing the X-Wing out of the water kind of scene, but obviously there's something on the high seas going on. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a young Elrond.
It is.
Is that supposed to be Elrond?
It is, yeah.
Oh my. Okay. So a very young Elrond. Mm-hmm. A little bit more of a sense of the scenery. There we get our first peek at Galadriel, which I'm very excited to see. Then again, just the idea about the world. We start to get a sense of the world. This looks interesting. These moose characters. By the way, what's the plural of moose? Meese? The meese?
Mooses.
Mooses? Probably mooses. Anyway, I'm Canadian. You'd think I'd know this. But anyway, that looks very interesting to me. Then again, we start to get some behind the scenes stuff in here. A little bit of a sense of the scope. That I believe that's the Soldier of Gondor, is it not?
That's Warrior Galadriel.
Is that Galadriel?
Yeah, that's her in her armor.
Okay, so I totally take that back. I didn't think that was her. Then again, a good look at Dwarf. Anyway, listen, I pulled this up today and I just grinned for about 15 minutes straight when I was looking over this. I cannot wait. This cannot get here fast enough. Chris, the only other person I know who's looking forward to this maybe more than me is you, as the fur mother of Gimli, son of Gloin.
Which last time I brought him up on the show, Logan sent me pictures of the dog with an axe. Which I was like,
God.
why? This is so dangerous.
That's so good. Anyway, you're looking at these images. I know you've been looking forward to the show. What do these do for your anticipation? What do you like? What do you don't like? What's standing out to you the most?
I like everything about it. I'm so excited. This is my Christmas. And y'all know how much I like Christmas. I am so jazzed about this. The young Elrond stuff, I'm really intrigued by, too, because I kind of want to see this rise to power that he's going to have here, that political ambition of his relationship with Galadriel. I'm really, really excited about that. And I think the actor here looks fantastic. I'm so excited for this. Oh.
He looks good in that. Rob, you're having a chance to see these things. What's standing out to you? What are the images stand out to you the most?
To me, it has the look. The overall look. I love the casting. I love the faces. I love whoever this new half-elven guy is. It felt of the world. I mean, obviously, the difference from Lord of the Rings and even The Hobbit is that we had Tolkien's voice, who he had written how those characters speak.
Right.
We don't have that for the Second Age. So for me, like everything else, John, it lives and dies on the writing, and of course the performances. But the writing in genre programming now is more vital than ever, and especially with this. So I'm hoping with the amount of money they spent on it, it looks good.
And then, of course, as we've established here, it is by more than double the most expensive television series in the history of TV.
So the look of the show should be unbelievable. I mean, it should be probably the greatest looking fantasy TV show ever. That could be torpedoed with one clunky line.
Well,
so
yeah.
I'm hoping the writing is great. And they've certainly got the template. I hope they look at the Lord of the Rings films and they go back and they really study Tolkien's work. But having Galadriel, because she does get one of the Rings of Power. You see that at the very beginning of Fellowship. She turns and has it in her hand.
And how did that affect her?
Absolutely. And it's going to be really interesting to see. I have to say, these pictures made me really excited. Like you. I looked at these. How can you not look at these and go, okay.
They do look great.
Here we go. Here we go. You know, and I have to say, John, these pictures might have given me more excitement than I've had. Like, I've been more curious than anything else.
Right.
But now I felt that twinge of like, oh.
It's the tangibilization, Rob.
It was. I was like, give it to me now.
It's real and it's here, and we're going to get our first sneak peek at it here this weekend, which I'm really excited about. Anyway, guys, question is for you. Did you have a chance to take a look at these Lord of the Rings images? I think they look great. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with this thing. Whatever you guys are feeling about it, jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts.